A battle is brewing between the NFL and Las Vegas police officers over facial recognition technology. Here's the deal. This season, the league is implementing a new security system in all of its stadiums, requiring thousands of staff, vendors, and media to verify their face with new software in order to enter specific areas. Basically, the tech takes an image of your face to compare it to a previously submitted photo that's already on file. Well, this also applies to police officers working football games, but a major police union in Vegas is pushing back. They're uncomfortable with biometric data of those who protect and serve potentially getting into the wrong hands. The feud intensifying so much that officers are threatening to boycott Las Vegas Raiders games. For more insight, I'm joined now by Steve Grammas, president of the Las Vegas Police Protective Association, who brought these concerns forward. Hey, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on.
Now, to me, it sounds fairly straightforward, cut and dry, that, hey, we don't have a problem with the technology, with the way you want to do things. But the problem is this technology could put officers at risk if it falls into the wrong hands. How do we reach a compromise? When you approach them with that idea and that very question, what was the pushback and what did you hear?
You know, it was kind of, I hate to say misleading by the NFL, but you know what, I'll flat out say it. They were being a little misleading on what they wanted, why they wanted it, the reason that they wanted it. And it really came down to our ability for our privacy to stay intact. Our officers are professionals. Their backgrounds are heavily scrutinized before they're employed. They come to the events in their uniforms. Their supervision knows who they are. They don't need to submit biometric data that could be then farmed out to third-party vendors, friends of the NFL. We don't know where those tentacles go, and it's just not something we want or are willing to bend on for any NFL games.
Exactly. I guess my question is this. I'm trying to figure out why the NFL had a problem with this very clear, pithy position that you put forward. It seems to me we already know these officers have been vetted. Why do you then need a secondary system that you can't guarantee that you'll protect my officers from if it falls into the wrong hands? What was the response that they gave you?
There wasn't a good one. The response was that, hey, this is the new policy that we're going to put in place. And our sheriff, Kevin McMahill, stood by us and said, listen, you're not getting any biometric data. They've continued to try to whittle away at what they're willing to do as far as biometrics goes. We're not bending. This is not a compromise. This isn't a negotiation for me and for our department. Our officers don't have to overturn a photo, a fingerprint, potential to have next of kin. I mean, if you see the document that we've released about all the things that are inside it.
Right.
And even furthermore, the fact that if the third party vendor, friend of the NFL or the NFL themselves become compromised and our officers' information is leaked, they try to absolve themselves of liability and get out from under it. So we're not bending. I'm not in any position to tell our officers, not one way, shape, or form. I don't care what area of the stadium it is. We're not going to allow biometrics to be obtained, kept, and stored for as long as the NFL wants to do it.
Mr. Grammas, I'm sorry, I try to stay neutral in things like this, but what you're saying to me makes absolute sense, and I can't understand why the NFL doesn't understand how officers remain at risk even when they're not in uniform, and why they would insist that this information be handed over to a system that they cannot guarantee that they could secure. But tech like this is becoming more common. Many airports are already utilizing facial recognition systems. Is this just the next step in security, and at some point you guys are going to have to bend?
I don't think so. At the end of the day, we've had conversations with the Raiders. Sandra Douglas Morgan's an amazing lady. They are not the problem here. It's the NFL that's the problem. But we're not going to bend. The NFL needs our police officers to work these events. They don't have a choice for their contract at Raider Stadium. And so with that, they have to facilitate commissioned police officers. Our counterparts at Henderson, North Las Vegas, the school police, they're all on board with us. They don't want to do this either. And so there's not going to be a time where we acquiesce and say, okay, well, we'll go ahead. We're not going to do it. And to the point that our legal counsel, David Roger, who is the 3-term elected district attorney of Clark County, sent them basically a cease and desist. If you have any biometric data, we want it back, and you are forbidden from recovering and storing it in the future.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.